Each year, automakers spend millions of dollars on Super Bowl commercials, hoping they'll be the one that everyone talks about afterwards. Some are winners, some are huge fails, and some leave you saying, WTF. Here's our best and worst from Super Bowl 49. I'm Euro Jackson, this is Driving Sports Extra. Nissan tried to get us right in the feels with this ad about a race car driving dad who attempts to both be with his son and further his racing career at the same time. Racing enthusiasts were pretty pumped that motorsports were at the forefront of the ad, since it usually takes a backseat to a more generalized message, while others were bashing Nissan for showing how motorsports and cars take time away from your responsibilities as a father. We don't care either way. What we care about is the fact that Nissan ever so casually dropped the new 2016 Maxima at the end. I would have rather had 90 seconds of Maxima footage than have you try and kick me in the feels. For its random Maxima reveal and confusing message, Nissan gets a WTF. Lexus dropped two 30-second spots at Super Bowl 49. The first, called Make Some Noise, shows off the new Lexus NX and is one of the most easily forgettable ads of the game. Sizzle footage of a car in a garage with people dancing for a Super Bowl commercial just isn't going to cut it nowadays. The second ad, called RC Illusion, shows off some pretty sweet RC car drifting while promoting the new Lexus RC350. As cool as it was, it really didn't cancel out the boringness of the first ad. Lexus receives a fail.
You feel great, Chad.
I mean, you look...
Thank you.
You've been working out?
What you got, Chad?
Kia brought James Bond actor Pierce Brosnan out to sell a Kia Sorento in a 60-second spot called The Perfect Getaway.
You look up in the trees and you see?
Sniper.
No, an owl.
It was funny, to the point, and had us chuckle more than once. Kia gets a solid win for this ad. They also get a win for not bringing out the damn hamsters again. And damn, Pierce Brosnan is aging well. I hope I'm like that when I'm 61. I guess I probably need more hair for that.
So you keep going towards...
And Super Bowl 49.
Chevy made all our collective hearts skip a beat when they made it look like our TVs went out. This was a pretty decent strategy to get people to pay attention, but ultimately I think people were more pissed off than interested in the new Chevy Colorado or its 4G LTE Wi-Fi. For this commercial, Chevy gets a "Come on, bro." TV anchors Bryant Gumbel and Katie Couric were hilarious in BMW's commercial for the i3.
Mark, there it is. At AM feedback, com. I mean, what is internet anyway? What do you write to it like mail?
A throwback to 1994 shows the two not really understanding internet lingo. But hey, there was a time that we didn't really know either. Which reminds me, if you have any questions or comments for the show, write us at drivingsportsabout@gmail.com.
And it's built using wind? Like from a windmill?
For the laughs and the travel back to a simpler time, BMW gets a huge win.
What is i3 anyway?
Fiat went its usual sexy route with a 60-second ad for its new 500X. Instead of the excessively hot Catronel Mangia, we got an old man, an old woman, and Viagra. This one was a perfect contrast to what we'd expect from Fiat, and it was well shot, funny, and sold the car, not just an idea. Fiat gets a solid win for this one. Mercedes-Benz brought back the tortoise and the hare with this 60-second spot for the 503 horsepower AMG GTS. It was an okay concept, had some beautiful animation, and you got to see one of the hottest cars out there. Mercedes-Benz even dropped a solid pun.
Introducing the hair-raising power and performance of the Mercedes AMG GT.
The internet loves puns. Although they deviated from the tortoise and the hare story by making the tortoise out to be a cheater rather than a patient, slow reptile that stays the course, which sort of rubbed me the wrong way, I'd give them a solid meh. Ryan, the producer, disagrees adamantly with my decision. He hated it and wanted to make sure you all knew that. This ad gets a fail from Ryan. Toyota got US Paralympic team snowboarder Amy Purdy to rep its new Camry in a 60-second spot. While it's great to see Amy Purdy rise to so many challenges without legs, there really wasn't a connection between that and Toyota's Camry. Amy Purdy gets a win for being awesome, but the ad itself and Toyota get a, okay? It's the 100th anniversary for Dodge, and what better group of people to sell your product than a bunch of 100-year-olds? This ad started off as a bunch of touchy-feely crap.
Life is good.
You make it good.
But it really took a turn into something awesome.
Don't complain.
Tell it like it is.
Don't bitch.
Hesitate and you lose.
Whenever old people start handing out tough love to the millennial generation, I'm on board. I loved it when this ad first came out in 2014, and I still like it today. Dodge gets a win. Jeep showed off its ambition to be the global leader in off-road vehicles, while sending the message to off-road enthusiasts to play responsibly. 90 seconds of beautiful footage from around the world was accompanied by the American folk song, "This Is Your Land," and it worked pretty well. They also dropped a link at the end to show their involvement in water.org. Cool video, good message, but nothing really memorable. Jeep gets a win, but I'm not happy about it. And finally, in Subaru's constant effort to be different from other automotive manufacturers, you might not have caught the Japanese automaker's ad for the Super Bowl. That's because there wasn't one. Subaru was busy over on Animal Planet sponsoring the 11th annual Puppy Bowl. With 13.5 million people tuning in last year, this is a pretty good tactic for Subaru to get attention, but not spend the millions of dollars on merely seconds of advertising at the Super Bowl. In case you didn't watch, a 14-week-old Shih Tzu named Kara won MVP, and Team Rough beat Team Fluff 89-47. Subaru gets a win for outthinking the competition. Can I say Shih Tzu without a bleep? Shih Tzu. Shih Tzu. Zoo. Oh, there's the bleep. Okay. In other news, we've just released the 2014 highlights of the all-wheel drive class of the 2014 Canadian Rally Championship. Check out that video by clicking here. You click it yet? Just click it. All right, I'm gonna grab a beer. Cheers. Click the link. It's right there. It's not that hard. Just do it. It's good beer. Mama's Little Yellow Pills from Oscar Blues Brewery. Can't say that word right. Brewery. 5.3%. That's good. Yeah. Did you click the link yet? Jeez, it's right there. Let's do it. All right, that's all we have for this episode of Driving Sports Extra. I'm Eurojax. Click the link. We'll see you next time. Later. Cheers.